And welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with the latest backstage developments as it concerns John Cena and Cesaro's match, the WWE's plans for Cesaro, and how the company will be moving forward. It is being reported that Cesaro received high marks coming out of his Raw match with John Cena on Monday night for the United States Championship of the World. The belief in WWE is the company is ready to finally do something big with Cesaro. This time around, his major singles push will not be dropped out of nowhere because Triple H will support Cesaro to make sure things go as planned. And that's a positive because, Cesaro's stock, he just dropped right off the radar, and the WWE saw that he was getting too big, too quick, and for some reason the WWE just dropped it and made him look like a jobber, but then he slowly built himself up the tag team ranks, but there was more to the report. Cesaro was protected in his stellar match with John Cena, was a heavily discussed item coming out of this week's Raw. Back in May, Triple H wanted to push Cesaro and Tyson Kidd in singles, but by the end of the summer, at the time, Vince McMahon wanted to ride the Cesaro and Kidd longer, but now with Kidd out, it looks like Triple H could be getting his way. Much like Ryback was able to regain momentum, the feeling is so can Cesaro with the right push and storyline. Of course, it has to be the right backing. Everything has to come together, and hopefully the fans will take to Cesaro. It's also said John Cena has been much more vocal lately in regards to giving guys a shot, giving guys an opportunity. John Cena wanted guys to go over him. That's why John Cena was so close to tapping out and the sharpshooter. Did you realize at the end of that match, before Kevin Owens interfered, Cena had his hand ready and he was going to tap the mat, but Kevin Owens came in and changed everybody's plans. Cena has always been a fan of Cesaro, and the match on Raw was the pinnacle of the trust that John Cena has for Cesaro. And when John Cena supports you, I think this is a major step in the right direction, because I don't know if John Cena had any say in the last push that Cesaro had. So let's just hope that everything adds up. Let's hope everything comes together, and Cesaro is a future world champion in the making. Sure, he may not be the best on the mic, but that's where he can have a manage. Cesaro doesn't really even need to talk. Cesaro lets his fighting skills and his mannerisms and his fortitude and his toughness speak for themselves. He may need maybe give him a new entrance theme. That entrance theme's kind of stupid. It's kind of wrong in my estimation. But I'm glad the WWE did what they did. They didn't make Cesaro look like a joke. They made him look like a legitimate competitor, a challenger, and a threat. And that's exactly what needed to happen on Monday Night Raw. So what I'm looking forward to is your comments and your opinions. And what do you think is the future of Cesaro? What is the projection and the prediction? Hopefully, everything this time around turns out positive for the man known the world over as Cesaro. And big ups for John Cena wanting to help out Cesaro. Subscribe.